How's it, Indian Cowboy? This is your 3 NBA futures as we are ready to kick off and celebrate the NBA season. And excited to get to your 3 NBA futures. And I'm excited about the NBA futures. 3 NBA futures here. I think we're going to have a great season. We have a 6-unit NBA selection today. I think we're going to do exceptionally well. And so looking forward to it. So your 3 NBA futures, I'll get straight to it. And this is free for everybody. This is our way of kind of getting ready for the season. I kind of wish I would have gotten it to you a little earlier today, but it's all good as long as we get it to you early. And none of these teams actually go off except for the Nuggets today. But here you go. These are your 3 and your 7-unit NBA future, 4-unit. Actually, your 7-unit actually goes off this evening. So the first game goes off, but you can always get more futures even if the first game goes off at any point. So I like the Nuggets under the win total, and I think these are at 54. You can find the Nuggets are under 54 here at DraftKings. We do think the Nuggets will be a top 3 seed in the West this year. They're plus 550 to win the NBA Finals. Again, I get it, but I love fading the previous winner, and I think everybody's going to get up for the Nuggets. Remember, the Suns have gotten better. A lot of teams have gotten better. The Rockets might even win a couple games over them this year, at least once. So with only Milwaukee and Boston ahead of them at plus 400, however, Denver will get everybody's haymaker this year. Everybody will get up to face the defending champion, and Denver is used to being the hunter, not the hunted. So I think this is an entirely different situation they're in. The Western Conference looks to be stronger than it was last season, with all 3 of the other teams that reached the conference semis having made upgrades. You have Jokic and Murray here, who remain the stars here, but they did lose to Bruce Brown and Jeff Green. I mean, they did lose Bruce Brown and Jeff Green. Let's not forget that. And almost half of the league is returning players who accounted for a greater percentage of last season's minutes than Denver's returning group. So put it all together, I think the Nuggets have a bumpy road to travel this year, and I think that they're still elite, but they're not going. I think they're going to finish around 50 wins, frankly, and they're going to get under the win total. And I think that's why the win total is pretty short. So I'll get under 54 wins for the Denver Nuggets. That's my top future for the year. You can consider it a 7-unit future if you want to. My second future is I like the Rockets over the 31.5 wins. The Rockets have been bottom dwellers for many years in the Western Conference, but they made some big moves this offseason. Jabari Smith, Sengun, and now 2 first-round picks here in Amon Thompson and Cam Whitmore, along with $66 million in cap space. They spent the majority of it on Van Fleet, Dylan Brooks, Jock Landale, and Jeff Green. Obviously, it'll take time for this team to gel, but they're going to have a good coach in Coach Udoka, who is fired by the Celtics, and he's going to be ticked off. So he's going to want to prove something here. He's a phenomenal coach as well, and this roster is still pretty well stacked. And, it actually opened up at 28.5, and it went up to 31.5, and I think that's what's going to happen here. And I like the Houston Rockets over the 31.5 wins. Finally, I like the Atlanta Hawks. My Atlanta Hawks, being from Alabama, I root for Atlanta teams for the most part, except when I root for Alabama. I like the Hawks over 42.5 wins. I think the Hawks are much better than people give them credit for. Keep in mind that Atlanta Hawks had a disappointing 41-41 season last year. Are they a couple wins better this year? Absolutely. Trae Young sort of struggled a little bit. It was his least efficient season, a field goal percentage of 48.5. However, Coach Quinn Snyder gets a full season with this team, so we think the Hawks will bounce back this year. John Collins left for Utah, but he never really fit this Atlanta team anyway, and it opens up a roster here for Sadiq Bey, who the Hawks 8.3 points per 100 possessions, most efficient on the floor with Collins. Jalen Johnson will also get more minutes and probably progresses this year as well. Quinn Snyder's a great coach, and with this Atlanta team back on track and a full season with them, especially an offseason with them, give me the Atlanta Hawks as well. So my top future is the Denver Nuggets under this year. My second future is going to be the Rockets over. And my third future is going to be the Atlanta Hawks over as well. There you go. And I'm going to get this video out to you, and I'll have your daily free pick video out for you soon. Join us for the NBA season. The early bird package is up. It's still there. It's still discounted. And a 6-unit NBA selection today. See you back here in a few minutes when I get the daily video up. Take care.